So today I will be talking about while in Python. Some people call it while statement, some people call it while loop. Officially, it is while statement. Now, I'll be working on the practical implemented part of it. So here, first of all, I take I is equal to 0. I take a variable I which has got which is an integer and it has got value equal to 0. As long as I is less than or equal to 14, which is true. Okay, mind you, you are using this colon over here. Okay, print I comma single quote comma and equal to double quote bracket close I plus is equal to 1. Now there are many things I want to highlight in this code. First thing is that this is a while loop or officially while statement. This piece of code I plus equal to 1 is outside the while. This will be an infinite loop. Why it is an infinite loop? Because here you are putting it to be equal to 0 initially. You are putting it less than or equal to 14, which is true. You keep on printing it. So it is going on, going on, going on, going on. It is not getting incremented. If it is not getting incremented, it will never reach 14. Let me show you the output. There you are. Stop it, okay? Now, how to remove this infinite loop? I put it like this. Now it is inside the while. It is under the while, okay? This is indentation. This empty space, you can see this is indentation. If I remove it, the story will be different because this is Python. Okay. So let me save it and I have run it now. Now you will get a different output, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up to 14. Okay. What I wanted to say was that while loop always has got a danger of taking you to the infinite loop. Be careful while implementing it and be very, very careful with the indentation. Yes, it can lead to bugs, not errors, but bugs. Errors are also possible. Okay, I'll come to that also. Okay. So here, this is another piece of code. In this piece of code, let me just close this old while for a while. Okay. Okay. So in this piece of code, I'm taking two variables, I is equal to 0 and s is equal to 0. As long as I is less than or equal to 5, which is true, definitely I is less than or equal to 5, I increment s plus I. Okay, so this will be equal to 0. Initially it is 0 and it is I is equal to I plus 1, so it is just incrementing the value of s plus 1, s plus 2, s plus 3 as long as it touches 5. Average, I am converting this integer into float. Point to be noted, I have written float. Okay, float s divided by I. What is the value of I? I will go maximum up to 5. Okay, then it is printing sum is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, this will be the sum. Average will be the average of these values. And to keep things simple, I'll keep it 4. Okay, so you got everything is okay in this code. Okay, so sum divided by I. Okay, yeah, it is okay. Okay, so let me just execute and let us see the output. And sum is equal to 10. If I take y, it is 10 because this is 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 2 plus 1, this is 10 only. Okay, and I got f- I got five numbers over here, which is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that should be divided by I. Okay, so this will be equal to divided by 5. This will be equal to 2 only. Okay, so 10 divided by 5, this is equal to 2. So okay, but if you want to be more precise, what you can do, you can just do a little modifications in your code. Okay, okay. So if I take I minus 1. Okay, so okay, or okay, so let me just try it. Okay. Because if you want to, okay, okay, control S. It is a simple thing, normal addition, subtraction, everybody can do, not a big deal. And okay, so here what it is doing is that it is dividing I minus 1. I minus 1 will be 3. Okay, and what is the value of s? S will be 10. Okay, okay, so here you got 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this is 4. Okay, okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. Okay, initially it was 5, now it is 4. Okay, so this is uh, the average. Okay, let me just put it in bracket. I think it looks like a little bit of bug over here. Okay, let me just put it in bracket. Definitely I'll get a different output this time. Okay, Okay, that was a. But anyways, I think you got the logic. This is another example of the while code. Okay, now it is 2.5, and we got okay, this numbers from. Okay. So we got numbers are 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, and so 10 divided by 4, this will be equal to 2.5 only. I'll zoom it for your convenience. Okay, and this entire code is in the description of the video. Okay, the next one is okay. So here I am taking forget it. This is a comment. Okay, it will never get executed. This is the next code. Okay, so here I'm taking two numbers m. This is an integer, and this is again an integer. I am taking the input. I am taking another third number s, which is equal to 0. By default, it is an integer. As long as m is less than n, okay, so it is printing out the sum of numbers, and it is incrementing the value of m plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 till it reaches the value of n. Okay, so it is taking sum of n numbers. Okay, so it is okay. I'll keep it simple. I'll not execute some hi-fi mathematics over here. I think everybody can do m is less than or equal to n. Okay, so I take 2 and I take 5. Okay, so you got 2 plus 3. This is 5. 5 plus 4. This will be 9. Okay, and we got 9 plus 5. This is equal to 14. Okay, so this is sum of numbers from 2 to 5. This is equal to 14. Again, I'm using while loop, and this is another danger I wanted to point out. In the starting of the video, I gave you an example of an infinite loop. So this will potentially lead you to infinite loop. Let us execute and let us see the fun over here. Okay, and okay, I think I've already saved it. And okay, okay, 3. This should have been okay. Okay, so it is going into infinite loop. Why? Because this m is equal to m plus 1 is outside the while. This should be inside the while. Okay, it is adding, 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 and it is just going into the infinity. Okay, so let me just close it for a while, and okay, so let's go to the uh, next part of the code. Okay, so here you got I is equal to 1. I'm declaring a variable I is equal to 1. I is less than 20, true, or simply you can write while I, or while 1 also you can write that while 1 is true. Okay, because 1 is greater than 0. 0 is false and 1 is true. So here you are taking okay, so okay, I need to terminate this also. Okay, okay. So it is printing it 20 times, or let us keep it simple. It will be easy for you to count. I'll keep it 3. Okay. So here it is printing star, star, star. It is printing 3 times as long as I is less than or equal to 3. Okay. So firstly it is printing 1 time, then second time, then 3 time. Okay. And while I is okay, well I reaches 4, then it will not print. So this should be 3 times. Let us see how many times it prints. Okay. Yeah, 3 times only. Okay. I'll zoom it for your convenience. Okay, I'm zooming it. And okay, so 128.py. Okay. Okay, this one is a little complicated. I'll work on it. Okay, and okay, this one is a little complicated, but don't worry. Let's keep it slow. And okay, so I take two variables, and I take n is equal to 0. You can also assume it n for negative. Okay, p for positive. Okay, if a number is less than 0, it is negative. If a number is greater than 0, it is positive. Number of zeros is equal to 0. I could have also written it like this, but just to avoid any confusion with any Python library or with any Python keyword, anything which is already inside it, just to avoid any new danger, I kept it like this. Okay, print holiday. It is you can print it tomorrow is holiday or whatever. Or tomorrow is Sunday. While 17 is greater than 9, it is true. So I take input a number. I take input if number is equal to 0, number of zeros plus 1. What is the value of 0? Initially it was 0. I increase the number of zeros. So it is printing number of zeros is this. Okay, or simply you can write number of zeros is this. Okay, and number of zeros is whatever. Okay, I just okay. If number is greater than 0, any number which is greater than 0 is a positive number. So here you got p is equal to p plus 1. Number of positives is greater than 1. And if There are three possibilities. First possibility 0, second possibility greater than 0, third possibility less than 0. So take a note of this, okay? If, elif, else. And one more thing here, I'm using multiple statements, okay? While is also coming up, if, elif, and else is also coming up. So elif number is greater than 0, it is saying number of positives, it is increasing the number of positives, else it is printing number of negatives. N is equal to n plus 1. Initially n was 0. Okay, so I am just increasing the number of negatives by 1. So here what it is doing is that I'll make it little small for you just to see the complete code. Okay, I'll go to the full screen. I go to view, and this is the full screen. Okay, so here we got n is equal to 0, p is equal to 0, and 0 is equal to 0. Let me just make it z. Okay, just to make it easy for you. Z for 0. Okay, so what this code is doing, it is counting the number of positives entered, counting the number of negatives entered, counting the number of zeros entered, and it is printing everything. See, looking at a code, looking at a story is okay, but if you want to learn any coding language, it's better to do practice, better to get the errors, better to get the bugs. And my mail ID is given in this okay description of the channel. You can email me anytime. So let us get back to the real stuff. Okay, so I take three different numbers: negative, positive, and zero. Just they are just illustrative. Okay, first I print holiday. No, okay, you can also remove it. You will get the same output. Okay, while 17 is greater than 9, or simply while 137 is greater than 9, whatever. Okay, or simply you can also say that while 1, because 1 is true, 0 is false. Okay, while 1 is greater than 0, while it is true, num is equal to input number. If it is 0, then it is saying number of zeros plus 1. Number of zeros I am increasing. If it is else, if num is greater than or equal to 0, then you are increasing the number of positives. Otherwise you are increasing the number of negatives. Okay, so I just exit the full screen, I save it, and I execute it. Okay, and start without debugging. Okay, so okay, this is going to be little long. Okay, -2. Okay, -3 negative number, -4 negative number, -5 negative number, 2 positive number, 3 positive number, 4 positive number, 5 positive number. Okay, okay, now I take 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, so it is counting the number of zeros, and it is counting the number of positives and the negatives. Let's take a large one, and let's put minus. Earlier it was what it was. Okay, earlier it was 4 negatives. Okay, so now it is 5 negatives. That's all. Okay, so this code, all the codes I put in the description, you can copy paste and you can use it for free. Okay, and you can even execute in the Colab. So this is the formula to get the GCD of the number. Okay, so here what I'm doing is that I take two numbers. Okay, input the first number, input the second number. If first number is greater than the second number, okay, so here dividend is n1 or divisor is n2. Else dividend is n2 and divisor is n1. Okay, so this is how you work around two numbers. Okay, and after that what I do is that as long as divisor is greater than not equal to 0, sorry, not equal to 0, I've written it. Okay, so you are just taking the modulo remainder and you are printing it out. Okay, the dividend is equal to divisor and divisor is equal to remainder. Okay, so I'm just printing out the dividend. So this is the GCD, which is called the greatest common divisor of okay, so okay, so this is the GCD of two numbers, which stands for the greatest common divisor. Okay, and